And it's green for going Leger. Puck Peterson in the middle of your screen in the red and white jersey of the overall points leader jersey. She's away well. Terpstra's to her left. Puck Peterson leads them away. They're all off the line cleanly as they head up the start line for the first time.
6 laps for these women.
La pression sur ses adversaires, Johanna et derrière Rebecca Anderson, l'Australienne Rebecca Anderson.
Wondering where Mona Mitterwalder is. She had a first row start.
Yeah, we're
struggling a little bit here at the start to find her position.
We have seen that from Mitterwalder a couple of times this season. Slower to start.
Here she is, Mona Mitterwalder, the Austrian champion jersey she's wearing. There's Pauline Ferrand-Prévot in the rainbow jersey, the number 2 on her back.
And things do get congested through this bottleneck at the top of the climb. But it's Loana Lecomte who leads them on the first lap, the French national champion for Canyon Collective. And it's Rebecca Henderson who's with her.
And you can see here again 2 different lines. That inside Loana Lecomte was taking, it's a bit more steep. There's a big rock, so a step up. And if the riders go around, it's less steep but a bit longer.
So the top 5 covered by just 6 seconds on the first lap. Loana Lecomte leads them from Rebecca Henderson, from Martina Berta, from Anna Terpstra, from Alessandra Keller. You can see how dusty it is through there.
And here we have that very steep, the steepest section actually of the course.
Blind drop into this chute that we saw. Somebody on the 23 race, there's some big crashes through there.
Here we see Puck Peterson, the leader's jersey, but also Mona Mitterwalder. She's not that far behind her. 5 riders leading with Puck Peterson on the 5th place.
Yeah, Haley Batten 11th for Nova Mesto na Moravi at the start of the year. You see that attacking style of Alessandra Keller.
And look back over her shoulder. Mona Mitterwalder is pushing hard in that chasing group behind Puck Peterson. Not that much in between, but looks like Keller is pushing hard in the descent, in the technical descent, and it's more difficult for Mona Mitterwalder to follow her. Here she is, leading that chasing group. Anna Terpstra behind her. And it looks like Loana Lecomte, she's eating a gel here on the start-finish line.
Puck Peterson attacks. Puck Peterson ups the pace at the front of this one. On the lap 2, the Dutch woman's not hanging around. And Loana Lecomte has latched herself onto the back of the bike.
You can see Puck Peterson is pushing hard now. More like an attack. Loana Lecomte on 3rd place, but there's a small gap already.
Mona Mitterwalder up into 3rd place now for Cannondale Factory Racing, the Austrian.
Now we have the 2 USA riders, Kate Courtney and Sevilla Blunk, on the 9th and 10th place. And the next round,
a shadow of a gap forming now. 5 seconds between these leading trio and the riders behind them. Interesting that Mitterwalder is involved here, Bart. Well, she said that,
especially after that technical descent as well, because sometimes it looks like that she's struggling a little bit with the descents, but absolutely not at the moment.
And look who's at the front of that chasing group now, Pauline Ferrand-Prévot.
I'm so impressed about her strength. And you see also for Pauline, it's difficult to close that gap so quickly.
What do you think the tactics are going to be here, Bart? Is she going to sit into this group or try and go straight past them?
I think she will settle into this group, but still first she has to close that gap. I think Puck Peterson likes to be in the first position, especially now when that technical part starts.
Puck Peterson leads this one. Haley Batten, best we've seen of her of the year so far in 2nd place. There is Pauline Ferrand-Prévot with the magnets on the back of Mona Mitterwalder's bike. Haley Batten has attacked off the front of this race. She may have got wind of the fact that Pauline Ferrand-Prévot was joining the party, and she decided to check out early. Go Haley Batten, looking serious here in Leger. Puck Peterson in 2nd place, 2 seconds behind her. Mitterwalder 6 seconds back with Pauline Ferrand-Prévot. That's your leading 4. 31 seconds back to the chase group. Loana Lecomte, Henderson, Berta, Keller, Blunk.
Puck Peterson again who's taking the lead. She likes to lead on these parts of the court.
Puck Peterson is attacking.
She does. Wow, look at her rear wheel sliding left to right.
And it's Mitterwallner who's given chase, followed by Batten, followed by Pauline Ferrand-Prévot.
Yeah, she's pushing the pressure on these riders. They have to follow her.
Oh, Mitterwallner out of the pedals. Puck Peterson just able to get 3 or 4 bike lengths now. Is she going to attack?
Oh, she's still struggling.
Mitterwallner's struggling. She just looked like she unclipped just at one of the key points of that little pinch climb. Let's see what the clock says.
And also Pauline here, she went down. Rear wheel slides over that route when I said, luckily it's dry, but yeah, still slippery. And also she lost some serious seconds now.
When someone puts pressure on,
7 seconds is the gap back to Mitterwallner.
Yeah, she put the pressure on the other riders, and that's why they made the mistakes.
On to the 4th lap. 3 laps to go. She's making a break for it here. Mitterwallner leads the train behind her. Then it's Batten. Then it's Pauline Ferrand-Prévot. These 3 are going to have to work together to make up for those mistakes on the last lap. 11 seconds the gap now.
They have to work together.
Look at the speed of Peterson down that really technical descent, throwing that canyon
Not
down
holding
there.
back at all. Nothing.
And here's Mona Mitterwallner straight after her. 8 seconds still the gap. Pauline Ferrand-Prévot. Second tech zone.
And you see also Puck Peterson, she's suffering.
They are back together. They're back together in front of this one.
Did she made a mistake or something? Because she's slowing down a lot, looks like.
I wonder if there's an issue for Peterson or she's had an issue somewhere. I can't see any dirt on.
It was more than 10 seconds.
Yeah. Pauline Ferrand-Prévot just moving to riders left of Mona Mitterwallner. Tucks back in again, thinks better off it.
But she's not dirty at all.
I wonder if there's been a
probably nothing went wrong
somewhere.
Maybe just a little mistake in one of the corners that we haven't seen.
Or just the heat build up. It's so hot out there, you know.
Yeah, it's possible too, yeah.
And he makes his.
There goes Mona Mitterwallner.
There's an attack from Mitterwallner. Mitterwallner moves to the front now.
On that place where she made a mistake in the previous lap, is she attacking right now?
I told you when she was having a drink she was in good form. Mona Mitterwallner leads the race. Pauline Ferrand-Prévot a couple of bike lengths off Bart. Oh,
and again, clipped. A little bit of a mistake for Pauline Ferrand-Prévot here on these difficult parts of the course.
I think as more dust gets on top of these routes through that section, they're struggling for grip.
It does, and she's on her hardtail bike. It's more difficult for her to make it.
Yeah, 100% on those big routes on the hardtail. Yeah,
you have to work much more with your whole body.
Yeah.
Different lines.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit of a test for the last lap later.
As we look out the commentary booth window, Mona Mitterwallner set to cross the line, lead them on to lap 5.
And taking their gels, their energy.
There's time yet for Pauline Ferrand-Prévot. She's within range here for the Ineos Grenadiers. There is Hayley Batten. What a performance from the Specialized racing rider.
Yeah, impressive. Impressive comeback of her.
And still, the result is the same. She's out in front for the time being. 11 seconds the gap. Peterson is trailing Mitterwallner by Mitterwallner.
She's so strong in the climbs, Mona Mitterwallner. So strong. But also the way how she was pushing the hammer down, put the pressure on Puck Peterson in that descent. Quite impressive.
1 to go. The final lap for Mona Mitterwallner. Can she win 2 UCI World Cup cross-country Olympic races back-to-back? The Austrian sets out to find out. Hayley Batten has got past Pauline Ferrand-Prévot. There she is.
Yeah, we haven't seen where that happened, but
she knows she's in a fight now. Here we see where she did it. Batten, never say die. Whoa, look at the speed of the battle for third through there. And Mona Mitterwallner, she's leading this one today by 37 seconds now from Puck Petersen, who looks like she's settled for second place. But the battle rages behind them between Hayley Batten and Pauline Ferrand-Prévot. There is that battle. Now Pauline Ferrand-Prévot is out the saddle, turning that big gear.
And now the attack of Pauline Ferrand-Prévot.
Pauline Ferrand-Prévot has gone. She has gone all in, cards on the table on Hayley Batten. Hayley Batten out of the saddle, and struggling to stay with her. Listen to the crowd.
Yeah, she needs to have the support from the fans on the side, and that's what she got.
Deep into the race, the reserves of energy this woman has is absolutely unreal. Pauline Ferrand-Prévot, third place today. She missed the short track earlier in the week due to illness. Mona Mitterwallner rounds the final corner. Mona Mitterwallner heads towards the finish line here in Léger, the UCI Mountain Bike Festival, Haute-Savoie. It's going to be 2 in a row. It's going to be Mona Mitterwallner takes the win in France. What a sensational ride from one of the emerging stars of world cycling. Mona Mitterwallner blows them away in Léger. Puck Petersen, another podium finish, wheelies across the line. That's how you do it, handoff, bit of style. But this is the woman in second in the overall at the minute. And the wind is firmly in her sails. Mitterwallner, from Petersen, from Ferrand-Prévot, from Batten, from Blanc.